August is National Wellness Month. Wellness and well being are words that we're hearing quite often now. And companies, corporations are touting their wellness initiatives. Also, retailers are marketing their products using keywords related to wellness. Words like fitness. Another word is health. So, what's in it for women over 40? Well, on today's Stress Talk with Marcyline, we're going to talk about three benefits women over 40 quickly get when they successfully create a healthy lifestyle. And I'm going to share those benefits in just a moment. Welcome, 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 ladies, and those of you who are watching via the replay and who are listening to the podcast. First, are you a woman over 40 who is depressed, anxious, or both? Do you feel overwhelmed by your roles as wife, mother, or adult daughter of aging parents? Is work causing you to feel overworked and overstressed? I get it. I was there too until I transformed the way I saw myself and interacted with the world around me. If you answered yes, you're in the right place. I'm Marcelyn Bailey, and I share what I've learned to help you as a woman over 40 to live your best life. Today on Stress Talk, we're talking about three benefits women over 40 quickly get when they successfully create a healthy lifestyle. And we're talking about this because this is National Wellness Month. And actually, all month, we're going to be talking about ways to build a wellness lifestyle so that you can enjoy well being and you can live your best life. So, first, I know I always have something to share with you, and I'm just going to get to that real quickly because I don't want you to miss anything. First, make sure you follow me on ML Bailey Consultant. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook, and you're probably watching me right now on Facebook. Also, this is the link that you can go to where you can find all of the good stuff that I have. It's in one place and you can go right there. I am actually updating a lot of my sites. So, and this is one of them. So I would love for you to go there and check it out because it's really new. It looks really good, I think. Here's my website. Again, it's being updated, so you're going to find some old stuff there right now, but keep checking back because it's going to be new and improved. How about that? So, without further ado, let's get to the topic at hand. We're talking about three benefits that you will gain when you create a healthy lifestyle. So, one of the things that I want to share with you right off the bat is we're hearing the words wellness and well being a lot. We're hearing those words, and I mean, they're being used interchangeably, right? Um, when we think of wellness, ooh, I almost fell off my chair. That wouldn't have been good. That would have been quite awful, as a matter of fact. If I had fallen off my chair, that would have been a oops, what do I do? What happened? Um, when we're talking about wellness and well being, we're talking about two separate things actually. And I want to talk to you about that because we keep hearing those terms. We hear about wellness programs at work. We're seeing wellness in blogs. It's a key word that is being thrown around quite a bit. Well, there's a difference between wellness and well being. When we talk about wellness, we're actually talking about our physical self. We're talking about physically what we're experiencing, what we're feeling. We're talking about how healthy we are. You'll hear the term wellness um, connected to things like exercise, things like eating healthily, things like activities that you can do to feel better, right? Wellness deals primarily with the physical body and the state of the physical body. So when your company is talking about wellness, they're really talking about your physical health, the physical condition of your body. And they want you to be in good physical health. Now, again, a lot of people are throwing in other things into that definition, but the definition of wellness really is directly related to your physical health, how your body feels. Okay. So, how is that different from well being? Well being encompasses not only your physical health, well being encompasses your mental health, your emotional health, as well as your spiritual health. Well being takes into account your interactions with other people. It takes into account your reactions to things that are occurring in your environment. It also considers your environment, both your workspace, your home space, your neighborhood, your shopping center, all of those things, your drive to and from work or your bus ride to and from work. Well being is about the whole person. I also said that well-being covers your your mental and your emotional health. So when we're talking about well-being, we're looking at the whole person. We're not just stopping with the physical health. We're connecting the mind with the body because the mind and the body are connected. The mind, body, and spirit are all connected. And so it's vitally important for us when we're talking about health overall, it's important for us to talk about health in a way that covers mind, body, spirit, and soul, or our physical health, emotional health, mental health, and spiritual health. So, those are the differences between wellness and well being. Again, when you hear the term wellness, and as most companies or corporations are talking about wellness, they are actually talking about physical health. When we're talking about the term well being, we are talking about physical health, emotional, mental, and spiritual health, as well as our environment, the environment in which we live and work and socialize, as well as our interactions and our reactions within those environments. Okay, so well being encompasses the whole person. Wellness talks about the physical being of the person. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, drop a yes in the comment section so I kind of know that it does make sense. If not, I'll try to explain it a little more in depth. So, We've talked a little bit about wellness versus well-being. When I'm talking about the benefits that a woman over 40 will gain when she um, starts to work on create a healthy lifestyle for herself, I'm talking about well being, not just the physical health. Because when we talk about physical health, again, there's a mind body connection. If we are not mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, our physical body pays the price, and vice versa. If we're not physically healthy, our mental and emotional state also pay the price. So it is so important when we're talking about a healthy lifestyle, we need to consider all of that. We need to look at ourselves in terms of well being. And this again includes the environments in which we work, we live, and in which we socialize. So let's talk about the three benefits. I don't want to run out of time, which I won't run out of time. I know that I sometimes go over. I hope you all don't mind that, but I do. That's because I talk. But today we're going to talk in a focused manner. Let's talk about the three benefits, okay? How about that? So, one of the benefits that women over 40 will gain when they begin to create a healthy lifestyle is that they lower stress. And with lower stress, there are all kinds of benefits. So, a healthy lifestyle means that we we become attuned to how our body reacts and responds to situations. And I know that I've explained the stress response repeatedly on Stress Talk Live. So I'm not going to go in depth into the stress response, but basically the stress response is um, is a is a response to an unspecified stimulus. So the stress response kicks in to something that is not specific. It could be a surprise birthday party, and I'm surprised. The stress response kicks in. It could be that I'm called into my supervisor's office, oh, and the stress response kicks in. It could also be that I am extremely concerned about the health of someone I love. And the stress response not only kicks in, but because I'm concerned and I'm concerned over a long period of time, the stress response keeps chugging along. It's constant. And when I'm surprised, it goes up. Also, when I'm called into the office, it goes up. But it chugs along at a high level. Okay, when I'm concerned or worried about something. Another aspect of the stress response is that um, it doesn't always, we're not always aware of how it feels to be totally calm because we need stress to get us up and get us moving. So we're not always aware of what it feels like to be in a totally calm state. When we are living a healthy lifestyle, however, we, one, become aware of what it feels like in our bodies to be totally calm. That's the first thing. Number two, we also become aware of those stimuli that create stress for us. And we're able to manage that stimuli, or we're able to recognize it so that we can initiate the relaxation response, which is the opposite of the stress response. So when we are living a healthy lifestyle, we become more in tune with our body. And we're also more in tune with how our mind and our body work in concert. That's a really good thing. It's a good thing because throughout the day, we're probably not aware of how often the stress response kicks in. We're so accustomed to becoming stressed and overlooking it, or becoming stressed and working through it, that we've essentially built up our tolerance to stress. Ooh, I think I want to say that again. We built up a tolerance to stress, and so we don't readily recognize when the stress response is at a higher level than it needs to be. And when stress is constantly high, it affects our bodies. It contributes to the development of chronic conditions. It exacerbates chronic conditions, and it makes us feel tired and fatigued. And unless we deal with that high level of stress, we can approach burnout fairly quickly. So, one of the benefits of living a healthy lifestyle is that we're able to lower stress in the body. Now, when I was talking about the stress response, it is a physical reaction, right? But think about the stress that our body is under when we have a chronic condition like high blood pressure or diabetes or heart disease. Our bodies are working harder to function when we have those chronic conditions, and it puts additional stress on the body. It's not just a mental thing, it's a physical thing. And so, when we adopt a healthy lifestyle or a healthier lifestyle, we can lower the lower the incidence of those diseases, or we can also manage them much better so that the effects of those chronic illnesses or their chronic conditions do not affect us um, in a more I was going to say a word, but I don't know. In a way that deteriorates our health. How about that? Um, Quickly. So we want to lower the stress, the physical stress, if we have chronic conditions, because when we have a physical condition, it's going to affect our bodies. The other thing is, let's say you have a cold or you have the flu, or you have COVID. That places additional stress on your body because your body is trying to fight that virus or that bacteria so it can return you to health. So that puts a lot of strain and stress on your body. A healthier lifestyle or a healthy lifestyle also is like a force that keeps you healthy. It helps you to ward off those acute conditions like the flu or a cold. It helps you to fight infections in a way that doesn't knock you out and put you in the bed for a week. Okay? So that's the first thing. When women over 40 adopt and create a healthy lifestyle, it lowers stress in the body. That's the first thing. The second thing is when we adopt a healthy lifestyle, it boosts our what? Our positive self-esteem. How about that? Now, I am, as you can tell, a woman over 40 because, see my gray hair. I have gray hair. All of it isn't gray, but I'm starting to gray, especially at the roots. And, you know, I'm aging. I'm aging. The body doesn't look like it used to. It just doesn't. It doesn't feel like it used to either. And so, for women especially, when we start aging, that there's a whole mind thing with that, right? We're like, we're not cute. Our shape is not that hourglass looking thing. You know, our boobs start to sag. They're not perky like they once were. They got to hang there, they sag. We get rolls on the side. And we get wrinkles. You know, I have these crow's feet around my eyes and smile laugh lines around my mouth. Um, and so there's a whole mind thing about that. And we do a lot of things in order to hold on to our youthful look. We wear makeup, we color our hair, we do a lot of things, right? Just so we can retain that look because we want our husbands, our spouses, we want them to talk about how good we look. That's a big thing for women, especially women over 40. The thing about that is our bodies are going to change. They are naturally changing. And if you've had children, your body changed immediately. And it doesn't always go back the way it once was. Not always. It doesn't always go back that way. But that plays with how we feel about ourselves. You know, when we see the beautiful women on television or the women who are um, our age and they look fabulous like the stars. Halle Berry looks gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous, right? Well, her business is she's an actor. And so she has to keep her body in shape in order to get acting gigs. So staying in shape, looking the way she does, is her job. But for those of us who aren't Halle Berry and, we're just doing a regular 9 to 5, that is not our main focus. But it affects how we look, affects our self esteem. We begin to think things in our head. Oh, I don't look good, or I don't look as good as that person, or wow, I wish I could get rid of these rolls, or maybe I can get a push-up bra to push this up a little bit, or gee, let me just put some more color in my hair. Let me just do that. Well, guess what? When you adopt a healthy lifestyle, you really begin to feel good about yourself. Why? Because you create a situation in which you're experiencing wins. You're experiencing good things about yourself. You're experiencing how you're eating healthier and it tastes really good. You may adopt walking as your means, part of your healthy lifestyle plan, and it makes you feel good. All of those endorphins, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel happy, and you begin to see yourself in a different way. Your skin starts clearing up. Your hair still turns gray, but it's healthier because it's strong and it's long, which mine is under all of this protective style. Because you've chosen not to put color in it, which damages your hair because of the chemicals. Okay, that was just my editorial. Sorry about that, ladies. Let me get back on track. But you begin to feel good about yourself. You begin to feel good about what you're doing that make that for your body, and it does something to your mind. It does. You get all of those feel good hormones pumping in your system, and it's hard not to feel good about yourself. So, the second benefit is a positive self esteem. Number one, you lower the stress in your body. Number two, you you gain a positive self-esteem. You feel good about yourself. You feel good about what you're doing. And guess what? You will and can come to accept where your body is, regardless of your age, and embrace it. Okay? Let's talk about the third benefit. And this is one that I really, is it really it's a really, I like talking about, okay? Community. When you adopt and create a healthy lifestyle as a woman over 40, you join a community of like minded people. Now, what does that mean exactly? Well, if you're going to the gym, generally you go to the gym at the same time every day and you see the same people every day. You're probably going to start talking with them, engaging with them. They may help you with some of the machines or give you some advice or give you a pat on the back because they see what you're doing. You're in a community. Also, if you start yoga, I do yoga most mornings. And while the yoga that I do is online, I still belong to a community of people who enjoy yoga and they do yoga at home. It's a super way to be a part of a community. When we are a part of a supportive community, we are healthier. Thank you for the heart. We are healthier. We are healthier when we are part of a community of like minded people who are doing positive, healthy things. And so, community is a big thing. Now, I wanted to talk about community because in my private practice, I talk to women who are over 40 a lot, and they say it's hard to make friends when you're over 40. It's hard to, how do I do that? Many times we don't know how to do it. We don't remember how we did it when we were younger, when we were in elementary school. Maybe we made friends because we were stuck in a classroom with 30 other kids. I don't know. But we did. We were able to make friends. When we're older adults, it becomes more difficult to make friends, partly because we are not out socializing like we once did. We don't necessarily put ourselves in situations in which we feel uncomfortable or that's challenging for us. When we begin to create a healthy lifestyle and we adopt a healthy lifestyle, we actually begin to put ourselves in places where other people are doing the same thing. We're learning about our health. We're learning what works for us. We're asking questions. We're talking to people. Other people are talking to us. They may even invite us to come to a yoga class or come to a fitness class or come to a cooking class to learn how to cook. We are putting ourselves in situations in which other people are learning to do the same thing. That's the benefit of creating a healthy lifestyle. We're putting ourselves out there and we're meeting people who are doing the same things and accepting us where we are. So, those are the three benefits that I wanted to share with you. Number one, lowering the stress in the body. Number two, feeling positive about ourselves, increasing our positive self esteem. And number three, being a part of a community of like minded people in which we'll feel supported. So, for those of you who are coming in late, I'm Marcyline Bailey of Stress Talk, and Stress Talk shares strategies that guide women over 40 to live their best lives. And we've just talked about the three benefits that women over 40 will quickly get when they create a healthy lifestyle. We're going to continue this discussion about wellness and well being in the next session of Stress Talk because This is National Wellness Month. And next time, we're going to talk about the mindset. A mindset that promotes a healthy lifestyle. Well, that's it for now. I'm glad you joined me today. I love having you come on board, and I'd like to hear some of your comments. So please feel free to comment in the comment section, and you know how to get in touch with me. I look forward to also responding. We will be sending out the Smiles newsletter soon, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm having fun putting it together. Well, that's it. As always, I'm Marcyline Bailey. Take good care.